Greetings, I'm Chappers.
And I'm the Captain.
We're at the NAMM show. America. It's great here.
We love it.
I'm already fatter than I was previously.
I'm doing my best to stay on the salads.
Stay on the salads?
Look after myself.
I had half a salad earlier, and that was enough for him. I tell you, it was crazy.
So look, we're on the Line 6 booth. We got some sneak preview access to some super cool new products that they are bringing to you in 2016. So go on, noodle a bit and let's talk about what this thing is.
It's a Firehawk.
Okay, so in all seriousness, digital amplification has, I think, come on leaps and leaps and bounds over the last, 10 years or so. But the consistent problem with digital amplification
is it's not loud enough.
It's never really loud enough. You have a 100-watt tube amplifier. That's probably equivalent to like a 1,000-watt digital amplifier.
It needs to be at least 500 watts.
1,500 even.
What?
Yes, that's what it is.
That's absolutely insanely.
So here is a new product from Line 6 called the Firehawk 1500, and it is here. It very much looks like a guitar combo. It essentially has the Firehawk engine in it, so if you guys have seen previous videos of us doing the Firehawk pedal kind of demo, or seeing a Line 6 demo, that's what it kind of is, but with a super high-end 1500 watt, all singing, all dancing, 6-speaker, wet, dry, wet.
By wet, dry, wet, what he means literally is the central speakers just give you the dry signal of the guitar, and the external outside peripheral ones.
Yeah, it's not a movie, wet, dry, wet.
They give you,
is a movie,
it could be as well.
Wet, dry, wet,
they give you the effects. So if I hit just one chord.
Oh, that's mega.
That's
like
great sounding delays.
Not getting that stereo thing. So it can take a whole number of different instruments, electric guitar, it can take acoustic guitar, it can take a bass guitar, it could be used as a monitor, it could be used just as an FR cab.
And that's kind of why it's got all those watts.
Yes, all those watts.
So you could manage a bass, or it could be a monitor.
So kind of don't get too freaked out by 1500 watts. It is not 15 times louder than 100 watts, it's just loud enough. It's loud enough. It's pretty heavy, so, guys that are looking for portable amplifiers.
Do it.
Yeah, it's pretty kind of like, just, I don't know if you can sort of, that's pretty heavy. I mean, that's kind of like, I wouldn't, maybe not quite Fender Twin, but it's up there. But I guess, I don't know, is that a sign of quality if something's chunky?
I think it's a reassuring weight of joy. You know that thing was built to last.
So you can Bluetooth your music player to it, to either, jam along in a live situation, or just use it, just to play tracks if you want to.
Yes.
But of course what you really want to do is you really want to hear it. If only we had the Geordie Shredder from Line 6 here.
What, the absolute legend of joy, the man, the Line 7.
Line 7, Line 8. Come on, let's bring him in. Let's have a big round of applause.
Bring him
Mr.
in.
Paul, hi Marsh.
Thank you. I love you, man.
I should say, by the way, you are hearing this just kind of through a microphone and the camera audio. Because it's a 6-speaker kind of thing, we can't really close mic this.
And there's aircon running in the background, so you're going to get like a nice
aircon
mix with the Firehawk.
Anyway, this is a nice picture of Paul's finally.
Do you remember Stringfellow Hawk? Elf,
yeah.
Oh,
yeah, and his brother was called St. John Hawk.
He was called St. John.
And that was when I had my middle name was justified, because I thought, yeah, St. John Hawk.
Lee St. John Anderton. You heard it here first.
You heard it here first. You've probably heard it before somewhere. Anyway, let's play, Paul.
Yes. Okay. So.
Sound? And we have the acoustic, because you can put an acoustic in there as well. Acoustic?
you're wondering why this sounds so much like an acoustic, it's not because this has got some magic electric guitar to acoustic guitar simulator in it. It's because this has got some magic electric guitar to acoustic guitar simulator in it. But you know all about variacs, so you know.
Yeah. But if you want to plug a real acoustic right there, you can do that as well.
You could do that too.
You can do that as well.
You can plug a rhino into it, a bass into it, a voice into it, anything you want. It'll take it.
In the UK, we're expecting this to sell for about £700.
What? That's so cheap!
And Mr. Paul here is going to come down to Andertons and do a more in-depth review of it later in the year.
Should we do it at the pub as well?
Yes. I agree, yeah, with a cheap plastic beer crate to put the amplifier on. I think it's important all Line 6 products go on cheap plastic beer crates. I think that's probably it. Do we want to talk about the other Line 6 products in this video? Or
What, there are
videos?
other Line 6 products?
I think we should just keep going.
Let's do that in the same video, Lee.
Same video.
What's this tiny chap behind me?
Now, my favourite Line 6 product of 2015 or 14, I forget when it was launched, was the AMPLIFi series. Because it is a genius idea of you take your music player, whether you've got an iPhone or Android or whatever like that, and you stream your music into it, and it's a clever little amplifier. So you've got a guitar driver here and some like hi-fi speakers here, and you stream your music into it, so it sounds really, really cool, and you get these really high quality kind of backing track. But the clever bit is the AMPLIFi technology goes, I know what a good guitar sound for this would be. It downloads it from a cloud. What?
Yeah.
A cloud?
An actual cloud.
An actual cloud? I just thought they were there for rain.
No,
but
mate.
Apparently they have Line 6 patches in them too.
Do me a favour before you finish this really interesting subsection of your chat, and feel the end of that knob.
Oh, that's smooth.
It's actually kind of felt topped.
It's actually got a little. It's got like a dome.
It's got a dome. It's like a cap, like a maple cap, but it's foamy, and it's really big.
So getting back to obviously important things about this amplifier. So the idea is that you're listening to your favourite not new but Led Zeppelin track or whatever, and the clever Line 6 thing in the cloud goes, I know what a good guitar tone that would be for that, and it downloads.
It goes out and buys you a Les Paul.
Distortion and reverb and everything like that, and it just loads it up. And then when you finish that track and you get to start playing your next track on your phone, it downloads a sound that's appropriate for that. Very, very clever. Now in a smaller than ever box, Amplifier 30. And we're expecting this to retail for less than £200.
Less than 200 imperial credits of the realm. He made a face that looked like this.
So we haven't got a normal cable, but we do have this. The other new product.
What
So
is
this
that?
is the simplest radio system of all time.
Wow.
Wireless system. So this is rechargeable. So if I pull this out of here.
No
It's a reassuring.
way.
Hear the clunk.
A reassuring
So reassuring. That was out of the
Oh,
air.
And look
it's
at the
red
lights.
when it's in.
Look at the lights.
It's white when you take it out.
So you take this out, you plug it into the guitar, it'll automatically scan for frequencies, and then connect.
That's immense.
It'll last for 8 hours, and that's literally all there is to it. That's
Wow.
how awesome is that?
Can
I only just saw
Can
this
I
today.
just see if there's any kind of latency or
That's a good idea.
how it feels?
That's
or
a good idea.
Put it on a regular.
I don't know what the sound is. I've just found one.
Absolutely no latency.
No,
at
no,
all.
Now, I know that some people will have paid more for a guitar cable than this costs.
Yeah.
What? This is £120 for the whole thing.
You
Which
are.
is crazy. How many systems can you run simultaneously?
Okay,
If I put you on the spot.
not really, because I did ask this question before. So there's 14 different frequencies, but Line 6 recommend like no more than 4.
So it's running on digital. So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not
So it's the
UHF.
same. It's
Completely
it's
legal to use
completely-
anywhere in the world.
Same as the other Line 6 radio systems, yeah.
And eight.
So there's 14 channels.
Yeah.
However, Line 6 is saying to use 4.
Is
I'd
it
like to
interferable
use 4,
by mobile phones?
No, because it's all encrypted, just like the other.
So
radio
if your
systems,
audience
so
have all got mobile phones filming you and they're all live, not going to make any difference at all.
no, that'll be fine.
That's
Just like
great.
the other systems, yeah.
That is more.
And how many bits is it transferring? What
All of
kind
them.
All of the bits.
All the bits.
You heard it here first from Captain Lee.
Yeah. All the good bits anyway. It leaves the bad bits.
Do we have any
Leaves the
spec
good
at
bits.
all on on the kind of the quality it's sending over?
As far as I'm aware, I believe it's exactly the same as the Line 6 radio systems.
Right,
It's
okay.
just super. So if you wanted more frequencies, or you wanted to use more instruments than 4 with that, you would just get the next system, which would be our G30.
Yeah.
Our G30.
We should
But if
definitely.
you just want it quick and easy,
We should
wet
definitely
and
make
dry,
a
quick and
video
easy.
back home in Guildford at Andertons,
Yeah.
where we test one of these and A/B it with a cable, but not tell the public, and see if they can tell which is
I'd
which.
be staggered if on YouTube you'd be able to pick
You
that
should
up.
get
Anyway.
you should get Paul to plug it in here, and then later you should plug it in back in Guildford and say that the wireless range reaches from.
There's 2 more things.
What?
But this will literally take me like 1 second to tell you. Are you a Helix owner? I said, are you a Helix owner? If you're not, you can go and make a cup of tea now.
Yes!
If you own a Helix, of course, what you need is a Helix bag. And
that's nice.
I know, it's like super.
It's a
you know,
rucksack.
it's a rucksack that you can put your Helix in, you can put your sandwiches in here, and
Helix owners
anyway,
eat a lot of sandwiches, apparently.
every Helix owner keeps phoning Andertons and saying, is there a bag? So yes, there's a bag. This is about £100. And if you are, what would you need the FPV for? If you own any kind of Line 6 guitar amplifier or any product that,
Oh, the floorboard.
that needs a controller, and you just feel that because you just don't have multicoloured knobs in your life, and you need multicoloured knobs, I'm just about to literally smash
Don't drop
that
that on your foot, Lee, that'll ruin it.
Anyway, so FPV3, what can you do on an FPV3 that you couldn't do on an FPV Express, Paul?
Well, it's going to replace the shortboard. So it's coloured LEDs, obviously, for the effects. Same sort of things as what you had with the Firehawk.
It's great. It's
yeah.
great.
So with this amplifier, you can do all the live edit stuff. You can edit your patches direct. You can actually edit your patches without taking your hands off the guitar,
Like,
and everything's colour coded.
could I have
so-
an effect called jog, just so that when I press that, it would say jog,
Jog on. Yeah. That might be a joke for mostly British or European
That's what
people.
I want. I'm going to program it for the jog. Jog on.
Well, on that note, we should probably wrap it up.
This
here.
was about £180. I
Was it
think.
really?
Yes. So there
Things,
we are.
things are quite affordably priced, aren't they?
Yes. So as always, Andertons will put a link in the description below that will tell you whereabouts you can find out more about this stuff. But this has been our first video at the
Yeah.
I couldn't have asked for it to have been with a
We've
nicer
not had any
person.
coffee yet either.
So yes, stay tuned for more hilarity and useless information.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.